Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 28th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody has a great Thursday evening. Everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Got the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the tropics in the lower 48. Your local forecast for you Friday and Saturday as well. Also take a look at the current watches warning advisory map currently across the nation as well. The Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2 and 3, which is Friday and Saturday. And take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar. We do have some activity to talk about for South Carolina as well. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alrighty, we're going to start off here in the tropics. As you can see, we got some activity starting in the Gulf, also down toward the northwestern Caribbean, around the Yucatan Peninsula, Central America. Also got a lot of activity from Central America back toward the Hawaiian Chain Island, also across South America, also the just east of the South America in the tropical Atlantic. Got a little cold frontal boundary stretching from the north central tropical Atlantic all the way down to the Carolinas, and this activity stretches all the way through Iowa, back into Minnesota and Montana. Got a little upper level spin over here in portions of Nevada and California, and also got another surge of moisture moving in to areas of the Baja region of California, into New Mexico and Arizona, and also in the Texas region as well. But you can see a very active map across the forecast area and the tropics as well. Alright, let's move on to your local forecast now, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. And we're still waiting. Here we go. Got some flash flooding and heavy rain over portions of eastern Alabama through Georgia and the central Savannah River area of Georgia and South Carolina areas as well. We've also got some mixed precipitation in Montana, a little bit in eastern Idaho, Wyoming, Nevada, portion of California, and Utah. Shower activity over here in Washington, Oregon, and California. More shower activity from northeastern Pennsylvania to Maine, New Brunswick to coastal waters, southeast Canada. Elsewhere, we got thunderstorms and shower from Utah to Nevada to Montana to Idaho to Washington, Oregon State to Wyoming to Minnesota, up here toward northern Michigan, northern Wisconsin through Kansas, Texas, Louisiana to Florida, Florida Keys, Atlantic coastal waters, up to South and North Carolina to Kentucky and southern Indiana. And you can see the frontal boundary stretching from up here near Montana all the way down into the Atlantic coastal water just south of Bermuda. And you can see a cold front coming into areas of Washington, Oregon State as well. A little area of low pressure up here across southeast Canada. Trailing cold front stretching from New Hampshire all the way back into South Canada around the Great Lakes. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's roll on into your Saturday forecast now. It should roll out something like this here across the board. And as you can see, we got the cold fronts and warm front. Cold front stretching from out in Atlantic coastal waters to southern Georgia to Alabama all the way back into Nebraska, and then another low pressure system in Utah, Nebraska, and back in toward Nevada. You can see area low pressure across southeast Georgia. Shower activity from New York State to Maine, Rhode Island, coastal waters. A little bit shower activity in portion of Washington State. Thunderstorms and shower elsewhere from northern California, Nevada, Idaho, Montana through the Dakotas, Colorado, Texas, Louisiana to the Carolinas, Florida, Florida Keys, and also some severe weather possible across South Dakota into Nebraska. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map with your locations across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, we ain't got too much to talk about. Severe thunderstorm watches and warnings over here in portion of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. And also have some red flag warnings also in effect for areas of North Dakota, also into Minnesota. I mean, not Minnesota, Montana. And let me see. Also more red flag warnings also down in Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona. Wind advisories there as well. And also more in portion of Nevada. We have some flood advisory, severe thunderstorm warning for Montana. Special weather statements in portions of Idaho. Air quality alerts over Texas. Then we have some flood watches and flood warnings over Missouri and Arkansas, and also you can see a few area warnings in Georgia and also Louisiana. And then you got river flood warnings for areas of rivers in Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, also in Alabama and Mississippi. and a little bit in portion of Oklahoma as well. Smoke right divider gale warning from Maine all the way down to the off the Virginia coast. Got a special marine warning off the North Carolina coast, off the Wilmington coast line that is, and southern areas of California to Washington State, southern Hawaii and Chain Island, around the Alaska region as well. Alright, let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is day number 2. Alright, we got a marginal risk up here in portion of Montana, Idaho, portion of Wyoming, around Cheyenne, Wyoming, just northeast of Denver. Then again, the areas of Fort Stockton over towards Oklahoma City. Elsewhere, you can just see general thunderstorm from Washington State to Arizona to Minnesota to Louisiana, Florida, portions of Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston areas as well. Alright, tornado probability rolls out like this: 5% across the board for damage and wind, less than 2% all areas tornadoes, damage and winds 5%, large hail, same areas 5%. Alright, now let's take a look at the severe weather for day 3, which is Saturday. Okay, we have a marginal risk stretching from Abilene, Texas, just east of Billings, Montana, from Rapid City down into portions of Nebraska. General thunderstorms within California, Montana, Wyoming, North and South Dakota, Texas, Florida, the Carolinas as well. Probability rolls out like this: 5 to 15% across those areas, Montana to Texas. Alright, weather radar time. Most of the activity across southern areas of South Carolina, around Statesboro, Georgia, just northwest of there. Got a flash flood warning there in Georgia. See a little bit of activity east of Columbia, north of Orangeburg. Got a little activity around Camden, east of Camden, over toward Darlington. Then a little bit just north of Georgetown. All the activity will continue to push on to the south. A little bit of activity in the upstate around the Greenville, Spartanburg area, and just all across the line over there in northeast Georgia as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.